In today's video, I'm going to be discussing the benefits of waking up at 5 a.m. and how it changed my life. Now, I know the idea of waking up that early may seem daunting to some, but trust me, the benefits are worth it. I've noticed that over the years, when I was given the freedom to create my schedule at my own will, it initially felt liberating. This feeling was fleeting. The lack of structure started to create a sense of unease and uncertainty. I just didn't realize at the time how much of a compounding effect it would have on my life. As much as I didn't like many aspects of college, the routine of going to class on a schedule forced me to sleep at a reasonable time, and it set the tone for the day. I had a feeling of accomplishment. Albeit a small victory, it was still a win. And once I shifted away from this obligation, the productivity of my day was a hit or a miss. If I stayed up late the night before, my interactions with people would diminish. In fact, I would probably avoid people so I wouldn't come across as standoffish or dismissive. And so I decided to make a change. I started to wake up every day at 5 a.m. At first, I wasn't sure I could pull it off, but I decided to give it a shot. I did it for at least 90 days. The sweet spot for building a habit is a little more than 2 months, according to James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits. 66 days to be exact. I went beyond that target number just to make sure that the habit would stick. Now let me tell you about the benefits I experienced. Benefit number 1, the habit of waking up at 5 a.m. has led to significant increases in productivity. I had so much more time in the day once I completed the first round of deep work in the morning. For me, that usually consists of memorizing lines for an audition, reading a script, or responding to messages in my eBay or Amazon store inbox. I took strategic breaks once a target task was complete, or I spent at least 90 minutes on it. I was able to get a jump start on my day and accomplish so much more before the rest of the world even woke up. This early buffer was awesome for beating procrastination. It's the hard task that I got better at knocking out first on my to-do list because other obligations didn't pop up. It was too early. I didn't have any excuses to push the hard task back for anything else. It was just me, the morning, and that thing that was top priority. No more, I'll get to it tomorrow. As a result, I felt more productive, more focused, and I had more energy and was able to tackle the rest of the tasks on the to-do list with ease. Benefit number 2. Waking up early has led to improved mental clarity and put me in a flow state like never before. I had tunnel-like focus on the tasks that needed to be done and the confidence to say no to things that didn't align with my day's agenda or big picture goals. As an actor, the ability to memorize lines quickly and be able to deliver them authentically can land you or lose you a job. So focus is important. I had a significantly better attention span and was less prone to distractions. Auditions became more fun. This makes sense when you consider that the early morning hours are often quieter and less crowded, which makes for a more conducive environment for focused work. Benefit number 3, I was able to fit in some exercise and meditation regularly, which improved my mental and physical health. Studies have shown that early risers tend to have healthier habits, including exercising and eating healthier meals. The author of The Power of Habit, Charles Duhigg, makes a point of this described as keystone habits, where one healthy habit helps build up another. It's very rare that after a heavy lifting workout, I'll find myself in the McDonald's drive-thru ordering burgers and fries. I stack the healthy habit of going to the gym with another and usually go for something high protein, low fat. Homemade if I have the time. Benefit number 4. Finally, the 5 a.m. wake up habit has actually improved my quality of sleep. Our bodies have natural sleep cycles called circadian rhythms, which dictate when we feel awake and when we feel tired. By waking up the same time each day, we can align our natural sleep pattern with our circadian rhythms, leading to a more restful and restorative sleep. There are some hacks to help falling asleep faster, which I discussed in a previous video, and I'll link below. But the short of it is dark room, around 65 degrees Fahrenheit, earplugs, and sleeping with a weighted blanket. I also personally found that if I wanted to fall asleep faster, that I should avoid caffeine, alcohol, and I try not to watch any intense dramas that can get my heart rate going and my mind racing. Now, those are the benefits, but I do want to cover some of the obstacles that almost got in the way of me succeeding at waking up at 5 a.m. every day. It was tough. I had to force myself out of bed a lot of the times. I had to say no to a lot of hangouts that would inevitably turn into late nights. The fear of missing out, FOMO, used to have a grasp on my ability to say no, until I realized that it's rare that things of high value occur at night. People are usually getting off work, wanting to wind down, wanting to relax, or even party. What things of value actually occur late at night? It's like networking at a party in the Hollywood Hills. You might be rubbing elbows with some famous and powerful people, but rarely would it strike me a movie deal or lead me to book a role of significance. It just doesn't happen. I'm a social person, so I didn't succeed at avoiding nights out all the time, but I managed to still get up even if I was sleepy. I pushed myself to get out of bed and overcome the grogginess, so I would take a cold shower to give my body a jolt. The temptation of taking daytime naps was tremendous, and it was the only way I could get through the first 2 weeks. I limited myself to 20 to 30-minute naps. I also had to be more cognizant of the time of day, so I knew when to start avoiding caffeine. I'm pretty caffeine sensitive, so if I have a cup of coffee late at night, I'll be up for a few extra hours. So there you have it, 4 major benefits that I experienced waking up at 5 a.m. While it takes some time to adjust to a new sleep routine, the benefits are absolutely worth it. Now, I can't always wake up at 5 a.m. There are times I'm actually working at night on a shoot or I'm traveling. I can make exceptions when work allows for it. Overall, waking up at 5 a.m. has been a game changer for me. I'm more productive, focused, and a better, healthier person to be around. And as an actor, this is self-evident in my audition tapes. The camera doesn't lie. It picks up everything. If you're tired, if you don't get good rest, it'll pick up on that too. Moving forward, if I meet someone who's looking to improve their lives, the first thing I would encourage them to do is fix their sleeping habits. Now, you don't have to be an early riser like me, but the benefits of getting things done before people even wake up are hard to beat.